Yo, yo, yo. What's good, man? You already know what it is. It's your boy Underdog coming at you another video, man. Before we start this video, I pray due to the Most High, y'all. Make sure you guys give it a like to the Lord and Savior. Also, man, make sure you guys like, subscribe on the video. Gonna trying to grow a lot. I'm just hyped up, man. I got that fire in me, man. I know I'm gonna hit that 100K. But let's hop straight into it. Handsome men should be careful with this. Y'all want to know, what should I be careful with, man? Be careful with who you listen to as far as dating. I'm gonna let you know right now, man. Listening to the wrong advice will destroy your dating life, man, as a handsome guy. If you are attractive, I'm telling you right now, if this game that you listening to does not align with your current experiences, do not listen to it, man. Do not listen to these unattractive guys that are telling you to do certain things, and then you do them and you see it doesn't work. Like, I give you guys a big example of something all throughout my life that never really worked for me, but a lot of other guys always told me to do it, but it never worked out. Was just cold approaching, guys. Something I noticed is that whenever I would cold approach, it never went right. But I had these guys say, "Oh, you need to cold approach," and well, they didn't say cold approach, but they'd be like, "Approach it, man, go say something. You can't wait on to go say something." And in my mind, I would think, man, it has been too many times where women have shown me that I didn't have to cold approach. And so, guys, I want you to understand something. As a handsome guy, do not listen to advice that doesn't align with your experience, because you will mess yourself up. Guys, I've cold approached a lot of women, and I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't the way to go as an attractive guy. As an attractive guy, man, you are expected to lay back and chill. Because cold approaching as a handsome guy, sometimes it'll go right. Don't get me wrong. You'll have some times where you'll get lucky. You'll hit it. But a lot of times, man, it'll be the negative. It'll be a negative. It'll affect you in a negative way, because these girls are looking at you like, man, why are you approaching me? You look this good and you approaching me? You a player. I ain't got time for this. Because they ain't already had their heart broke by a pretty boy, whatever the case may be. And so I'm telling you this, guys, right now. You should not be listening to advice from unattractive guys. They can't relate to you. Never listen to somebody who cannot relate with you, man. Because if you do that, you're going to be out here going into the world applying that type of game, and that game don't really apply to you. So you need to understand, man, is that you got to stick with the code when it comes to this handsome stuff. You guys know how it is. When you lay back and you chilling, they always flock. When you lay back and you chilling, they always flocking. It's always when you start to do something else, it's when it starts to go wrong. It's when it's not going your way. And it's all because you listen to those other guys. You got to realize those other guys are not used to getting DM'd first by women. They're not used to it. They're not used to getting approached by women. That's why they say, "Oh, women don't approach. You got to make the first move." You know, saying that BS. That's why, like, now when guys start saying it to me, man, and they try to put their perspective and try to hammer it into my mind, I'm gonna just start blocking them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time to hear what I have experienced with my own eyes, what I've experienced in my own presence. I don't have time to hear nothing like that. Guys, that's one of the number one things that they'll tell you. "Oh, women don't approach, women don't do this, women don't do that." Yeah. Speak for your damn self. So you have to weed them out, man, and you have to chew up the meat and spit out the bones. And you know, if you don't learn that, then you are going to fail. I know too many guys with the same experiences as me, where you didn't really have to do much. You just had to shut the hell up. You know, and you guys don't understand that. You think it's extra game to it. That's why some of y'all attracted guys that have problems, because you thinking it's one specific girl. You got to use a different type of game from the game that you've been using, when that is far from the case. You do not, I repeat, never use different game. If this game has been getting you the best experiences with women, why would you change it? So you must understand that, man. You have to stick with the recipe. If you know this food is going to be good because you're always using this recipe, why the hell would you change up the recipe and now the food nasty? So you guys have to really understand this, man. I don't listen to people who sit there and try to hammer down this narrative that women don't approach, that women don't make the first move. Guys, you are crazy. You are crazy if you think that, man. If a woman is really attracted to you, she will make that move. She will make it possible for you guys to get to know each other. She will make all of that possible. You won't have to do much. All you have to do is make the move. But she'll make everything else possible. I've seen this with my own eyes. I've experienced this with my own eyes. And I know too many guys who say the same thing. Think about it. When you tried to use some game and cold approach and do all this and that, how did that turn out for you? How rude was the woman acting? How rude was she acting? You see what I'm saying? But when you lay back, you chilling, you're not even studying the women, and now look what they doing. So you see what I'm saying, man? You have to understand that you have to use game in a different way as a handsome guy. You can't be worried about how somebody else is using game. Oh, they can cold approach, they can talk to women like that, man. Damn, I need to be doing the same thing. No. Something I've always knew growing up and just me being true to myself, I've never been a Mac. I've never been able to just have a impressive mouthpiece. I've always just used my looks to my advantage and shut the hell up. I've never done, you know what I'm saying? I've never had the gift of gab or anything like that. Just because you guys see me on YouTube and be, you know what I'm saying, going crazy on the YouTube. Guys, I do not have the gift of gab. I just give y'all experiences. And you know what I'm saying? I just leave it at that. But I've never had no supreme game. I've never knew how to talk to girls. Man, I've just always went with the vibe. I went with the vibe that I get when I'm an attractive guy. I went with the vibe I get when the women come on to me first. I just go with the flow of the vibe. And you guys have to do the same. Do not be listening to something that is not corresponding with your experience. You're going to ruin it, man. You're literally going to lose a lot of women by thinking that you have to do something that you don't. Literally. It's always, I'm going to tell you right now, it's always best as an attractive guy when you just lay back and you're not really worried about, you know what I'm saying, a woman. Because they come then. But when you so busy and chasing and running, man, they gonna think you just some player that's always trying to get his dick wet. That's all they gonna think. They expect that out of a guy who's unattractive. They think he ain't got no hoes. They think he ain't got no women. A guy that's unattractive, of course they think he ain't got no hoes. So they couldn't blame him for trying to come and spit game. They couldn't blame him. But you as an attractive guy, that's gonna be a big red flag to a lot of women, because they like, why the hell is he chasing me so much? Why the hell is he doing all this? She know that guys like you be having girls coming up to them, knocking at your damn door. Always knocking down your door. You know what I'm saying? Liking your pictures. She understands that. So she expects to do the same for you, not you doing that for her. So understand that, guys. Be careful what game you listen to, because the game is different as a handsome guy. It's completely different. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're new, coming down below. And I'm out.